If you're in the Princeton, McKinney, Melissa area of North Texas, I have a wonderful real estate agent I want to introduce y'all to you. Hey, I'm Nate Carver, and welcome to Between Two Doors. Hello, everybody. I'm Nate Carver, your favorite mortgage guy, and today we are talking to Kristine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Nate?
I'm good. It's cold. And so winter is here. And anyway, I'm you and I met for a cup of coffee over in Melissa at a nice little coffee shop there, and we got to chatting. We actually spent I think we almost spent 2 hours there. So
We did.
we had a phenomenal time.
We did. We just
And
kept going.
we there was a lot to talk about. And so I wanted to take an opportunity and introduce everybody else to you. So, um, tell me, you've been in the real estate business for a few years,
hmm
and think back to whenever you first got in. What was your why?
Um, I think the biggest why was I was looking to change homes at the time.
Yeah.
And it just, it just, I saw the need out there for somebody that understood relationships and understood complicated relationships and things that can come up during transactions based on a couple of houses that we have sold and bought over the years. I just never really felt well represented most of the time. I just felt like a number, a transaction, a dollar sign on top of my head,
Hmm.
and I just felt like there's got to be something better than this. And I think just with my personality and my desire to help and to care, and coupled with the experience that I've learned, I think that I've really been able to achieve what I wanted to set out and become. And that was going to be the agent that you want to go to, that's going to pick up the phone, that's going to call you back, that's going to take the time to explain everything, that's going to care about you. And it's not about the transaction, it's not about how much I'm going to make in the end, but it's really about you and what you need in your life. What are your next steps? How can I help you get there? And when everything seems to go south, how can I make this come to reality for you and get you through to the end in a positive, happy, positive, happy ending.
Right. So right now, a lot of things coming out of the federal government. A lot of changes coming, good changes, I think. We're already seeing rates come down significantly. They're the lowest they've been in 2 years.
hmm
Um, so there are I think, a lot of pinup buyers that have been sitting on the fence and they haven't really looked. And so now they're seeing headlines and they're probably getting ready to jump into the real estate world and get their home, maybe their first home. What might be some good advice that you would tell potential home buyer that they could do now that would help them?
All right. I love first-time home buyers. I love young couples, looking for that dream of theirs. It just makes me so giddy and happy to help them. But the first thing I would tell them is take a look at your finances. Know right away off the top of your head if you think you realistically have a chance at purchasing, or if you know that you're going to need some work to get there. And that's
Hmm.
the first thing of knowing is your financial situation. If you think that you need some help, but you want to buy, let's have that conversation. You, me, And the three of us, she's like, where do you want to be? What do you want to do? And then, we call you, we get you in and say, what do we need to do to help them get there? If they think that they're ready to go, then there's, a lot of questions I'll ask up front about, their goals, their realities, their dreams. Are you employed? How long you been employed? Do you know what your score is? Do you have a lot of bills? Do you have new bills? Or have you had them for a long time to show, some credit worthiness? I ask all those questions up front. So I
Hmm.
know if they're going to be um, feasible home buyers. And then if they are, then I go over to you and I say, hey Nathan, I've got these great people and they're looking to buy their first home. And this is what I understand from them so far. Can you help them out, get some more information, and let's just make this work for them.
Right. A lot of them don't, and they wouldn't know, what they qualify for.
Right.
And sometimes, they're looking to buy, they might be buying in the next 30 to 60 days, 90 days, and they're ready. And then other people, and this is quite all right, this is their first step into home ownership, and they don't know the process and they don't know what they qualify for, or if they don't qualify today, which is not a problem. I build clear mortgage plans to get somebody home ready,
Mm-hmm.
whether that takes 6 months, a year, year and a half, however long it takes. We build them a plan and we'll stay in touch with them, you and I both,
Mm-hmm.
and keep them encouraged and on the track to home ownership, and it will happen. Um, that's something I love doing that. Love doing that with first time home buyers for sure. And anyway, so yeah, that's what you and I. That's why we spent 2 hours talking about all that. So how we do that. So
It's a team effort.
yeah, it really is. To people looking to buy a home, getting a great real estate agent and a great lender on your team
Mhm.
will help navigate that and ultimately save the homeowner, because they will be a homeowner. It will save them thousands of dollars on
Mhm.
when they get those keys. So
Mhm.
I'm happy to do that for them, and so are you. So Princeton, have you always worked in I guess the Collin County area? Is that where you started? And
Actually, I started in Dallas County.
okay,
When I became licensed, we were living in Addison.
okay,
So that's kind of like my old stomping ground.
yeah,
So North Dallas, North Texas, yeah, the North Dallas region. And then Carrollton, Addison, Plano, and everything around in there. And then moved up here to McKinney. Gosh, it's been about 7 years now.
hmm,
And then, just kind of became more hyper local up here now in this area, specifically McKinney, Princeton, Melissa, pretty much that 75, 121 area.
yeah. And you
Hmm.
know that area. It's
Yeah.
it's what would you, someone looking to move into any of those three cities, what would you tell them um about those areas?
Well, McKinney is getting a little bit difficult because they're just getting so landlocked now.
Hmm.
There's not many more options left for growth in McKinney. There's a little bit still up north of 120 or north of 380. What's it, west of 75?
Yeah,
But that's really starting to fill in pretty quick. And it's getting, pricier. It's
yeah,
getting just because the land is so expensive now, you know.
right.
Melissa, kind of the same way. Rapid growth going on in Melissa right now too. And their price points are a little higher because of the cost of the land. Princeton, been on the news as the fastest growing city in America.
Yes, it is. It is.
And we definitely have the growth pains to show for it. But it's because it's so affordable.
Yeah,
Probably one of the last areas in Collin County where the land is cheap enough, where developers can purchase it and have a reasonable priced home for a lot of the first-time homeowners.
Hmm.
So McKinney's a little bit more locked in their land. Melissa is a little bit higher price point just because the land is expensive up there. And then Princeton is still affordable, but we do have growing pains. I can't
Yeah.
deny that.
Yeah, Highway 75, they're expanding, widening. I guess it's the same thing. They just opened
Yeah.
up the outer loop, which
Mm-hmm.
is a phenomenal, nice secret shortcut to get
Yep.
around 380 or down
Yep.
to 380. Anyway,
Yep.
um, tell me what I know there's a lot of great industry coming into North Texas in that corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Seeing a lot of growth there. Of course, seeing a lot of new home construction, and there's a lot of established homes too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, People are still getting a lot of active or a lot of equity on their purchase. So I've seen a lot of that when the appraisals come in. People are getting their keys and they've got equity on day one. So that's pretty
Mm-hmm.
exciting. Are you seeing a lot of people? I guess they're moving further out. Their commutes to work into the Metroplex from Princeton. About how long of a drive?
Do you want the honest truth?
No.
Um,
Um,
the thing about Princeton is we have really two major ways in and out going east and west.
mhm.
There's 380, of course, and then there's the bridge road that goes over Lake Lavon that kind of goes into
Yeah,
like Lucas Fairview area. Um, and then there's the one Harry McKillop that does go around the airport.
right.
Those are really only three ways in and out, and all three, I can't say that one's better than the other right now.
Yeah.
So I would say if you're trying to get from Princeton and you're at the height of rush hour in the morning, maybe about 7:30, 8 o'clock,
Hmm.
um, it could probably take you a good 45 minutes. Yeah, if you're trying to get maybe into like let's say Addison area. Okay, if
Hmm.
you're trying to go that far. Yeah, it could probably take you a good 45 minutes.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal. Anywhere outside the Metroplex,
Mm-hmm.
that seems about right.
Yeah.
Um, Even with traffic.
We get really good at finding all the back farm roads.
Yeah, yeah,
Learning the
yeah.
shortcut.
Yeah, it's pretty neat the subdivisions that are being built over in Princeton. I got a niece and nephew that bought a home over there about 2 years ago, brand new, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of opportunities over there.
Right.
Um, let's shift gears a little bit and talk a little bit more about you. So you got in the real estate business and you what are some things locally that you've connected with that you want people looking to move to Princeton or Melissa or McKinney
Mm-hmm.
that you definitely want them to know that it's going to change their quality of life?
Oh, I think I focus on McKinney just because of so much of what it has to offer right
Uh-huh.
now, as far as their shopping, dining, entertainment, parks, outdoor
Hmm.
activity. The city has done an amazing job on that.
Yeah, they have.
Just the parks to go walking and biking through, hiking. Irwin Park is amazing. Um, then you've got just the dining options that you just a plethora of different types that you can go to. And they're really
Yeah.
starting to do a lot more outdoor dining. Restaurants are coming in and
Yeah.
understanding that people want to dine outside. So I'm seeing a lot more patio seating on a lot of the new restaurants coming in, which I'm really excited about. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Those
excited.
for people that don't know, maybe they're looking at moving to North Texas from all over the country, McKinney, that downtown is thriving. I don't know of many downtowns like it. It is unreal how active it is
Mm-hmm.
with restaurants and unique
Mm-hmm.
shops, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of the candy store. It's
Yes.
uh yeah, oh my goodness, that place. um and then they got little speakeasies, the secret ones.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one downtown McKinney. The entrance is it's a Coke machine,
Yep.
an old Coke machine. That's the
Yep.
door, and you got to sneak in, right? It's so
Yeah. Gotta have the passcode.
got to have the
Mm-hmm.
passcode.
Gotta have the
Yeah,
passcode.
it's a lot of really. I mean, it's a lot to do.
Yeah.
Of
And
course,
it's
from
dog friendly. A lot
yeah,
of those places you could take your dog, so which we love.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you're like from Princeton, easily it's 45 minutes to DFW Airport. Um,
You could, yeah.
yeah, you get up early
Mm-hmm.
in the morning, got to go catch a flight.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Yeah,
easy to
because
get
once you're on that
there.
121, I mean, you're
Yeah, it's a
you're
straight
good.
shot. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that for people that if you travel with work or what have
Mm-hmm.
you, that's a big plus. So you can the easy
Yeah.
access. And I think there's some forward mobility on the airport in McKinney too.
They do. They just got their first um airline contract. I want to say it's Avello.
Hmm.
I haven't heard of them, but they do exist. I think more in the West, maybe, but yeah, they have their first
Hmm.
commercial flights.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
growth. A lot of
yeah,
growth.
yeah. The
Um,
amphitheater, got the amphitheater coming.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
saw some stuff on that, and then drive by it and you're like, what is that great big hole in the ground?
yeah,
They're
yeah. That's
building
going to
a
be a lot of fun.
massive outdoor amphitheater coming in
Yes, it's
right
going to be
there.
wonderful, and it's going to
Yeah.
be built so that even when it's 100 degrees outside, you can still sit there and enjoy being outside the way that they're
Yeah.
designing it. Yeah, it's going to be a
Yeah.
really.
Lots of really cool stuff.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. So let's bring it home a little bit for you. What are some things in the communities that you serve? Are there any organizations or charities or um, things of that nature that you're a part of?
hmm Yeah, I used to when I was down in the Dallas area in Addison. I used to be a CASA advocate,
Okay.
and so I applied up here in the Collin County area, but
Real
they
quick,
didn't have
tell
a lot
everybody
of
what CASA
vacancies.
is.
Huh?
Tell everybody what CASA
Oh,
is.
it's a court-appointed special advocate, and so when a child is put into taken away from the parents, and they're putting into a foster home, foster setting. They're appointed a CASA advocate who watches out for the child, keeps in touch with them, spends time with them, goes to the court proceedings, talks with the judge on recommendations for the best interest of the child, things like
Yeah.
that. It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
We
Yeah.
did an angel tree
Mhm.
for a bunch of CASA kids this year,
Mhm.
and there
Mhm.
was not one angel left on that tree. So that was pretty cool. That was actually
Yeah.
really cool to be a part of that. So I love
Yeah.
I
And
love that organization.
it's a great one. Yeah.
Uh, my mom used to volunteer for CASA for a season of her life, and
Mhm.
and got to help out in some stuff there with her too. So good for you.
Highly
Good for you.
recommend it. Yeah.
What do you love doing outside of real estate?
I love to be outside. I hate to be in my house, so you'll find me outside. Walking my dogs. I have two dachshunds, and so I'll take them out for walks. I love to be out in my garden, sitting outside. I have two horses, so you'll see me out at the barn a lot.
Yeah. What are their
Feeding the
names?
horses. Richie and Charlie Brown.
And Charlie Brown. Are they a particular breed of horse or?
They're different. Charlie Brown is a thoroughbred,
Wow.
and yeah, so he's beautiful. He's a little older. I think he's 10, and very rideable, very lazy. And then Richie is kind of a Heinz 57. I rescued him from a kill pen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so he's a little Heinz 57 horse. He's quarter horse, thoroughbred, and warm blood. So he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big, tall, round, very big boy. He's younger. He's 5, so
Oh,
we're
that's,
still
yeah.
training him. Yeah,
Do y'all for riding or I had
riding.
a horse a long time ago and it was a rescue. So
Uh-huh.
we didn't ride it. The babies did, but uh I guess they were when they were little kids, they would
Yeah,
she was really gentle and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're both great horses. And Richie is at the point where I'm starting to ride him now as well. He's been working with the trainer. He's been doing amazing. And it's now to the point where, I'm riding him in the arena in a controlled environment. And then once we get that going really well, then we'll introduce him to the outside and, different spooky things that can happen. You want to
Hmm.
make sure that they're sound of mind.
Right.
So,
Well, ever
but
been
I love
thrown
it.
from,
It's my piece. It's,
have you ever been thrown from a horse?
oh yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
It
You got to get
happens. It's
back
not a
on.
matter of if, but when.
Yeah. I went I
Yeah.
went on a ride one time and I got thrown right over the front.
Ooh.
I mean, right over
Yeah.
and landed on my back. That horse looked down at me. I was like,
I'm like, what are you doing down there?
I just laid there and I caught my breath and I was like, I am getting back up. I'm getting back on that horse. And that was fun.
Yeah.
Well, that part wasn't fun, but it was always a good,
Yeah.
it was a great ride. Every time
Yeah.
I've done
It,
it, I've
it,
always
it
had.
just, it's such therapy for me.
Yeah.
It
Have
really
you
is.
ever been out to like Paladura Canyon out in West Texas?
I've been around West Texas, driven through a lot of it, but not really like the parks or anything out there to do any riding. No.
Yeah, they have horse rides. I've been a couple of times and I found that if you go early in the morning, those
Mhm.
horses um are much more happier.
Yeah.
And and I mean they know the trails better than anybody. And so
Yeah.
that they you really you just you're literally you're along for the ride. And
Yep.
but
Yeah.
I can't think of a better place to ride. It
Yeah.
was the set is interesting fact. I'm full of random stuff. The sunset of the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade
Uh,
was filmed at Paladura Canyon. So when they're riding off into
really?
the sunset, yeah,
Yeah.
the whole movie was filmed somewhere else, but Spielberg had them go out to Paladura Canyon to record the sunset ride off with Harrison
Huh.
Ford and Sean
Yeah.
Connery and the other guy. And anyway,
Neat. I did not know that.
yeah, and so there's that, and of course it's perfect sunset. So it
Oh,
made the into
it's
that movie.
Texas.
Yeah. So let's see what else. You've got horses, and who do you hang your license with as a realtor?
So JPAR, JP and
JPAR.
Associates,
And how long have you been with JPAR?
since the beginning, 2015.
Wow.
Never left. I have no desire
Wow.
to. Great
There you go.
organization. Yeah.
So, what do you love about JPAR? What it stands out in your mind about them?
Just the support. I mean, anything you need, they respond quickly. They're there to help you. If you got a tough transaction or you got a legal question, just the support that you get from that
Hmm.
alone. The tools that they give us, the technology, I mean, oh, it's just amazing what we can do to market ourselves, but then also to market our listings and, the lead generation and buyers and um, just the tools we have.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal.
So the market being where it is, and I think buyers, obviously, I think buyers are going to come off the fence line and start making offers. I think homeowners are inclined to start listing properties as well. What are some things that you're doing to help homeowners get their home sold?
So, one of the things that we do is, we got to look at the market, what they're doing, making sure that they're pricing accordingly. Everybody knows that, or the saying is, you have a $250,000 house, but you think it's worth 500,000. And so it's like, you got to be realistic in your pricing.
Yeah.
And then just making sure it's in tip-top shape, presentable piece to the eye when the
Hmm.
buyer walks in. You've got 5 seconds, and that's all it takes. 5 seconds.
Right.
The moment they drive up, that couple of seconds there. And then when they open that door and they walk through, a couple of seconds there, and they're already going to make up their mind if they want to
Wow. That
continue or
quick.
not. It's that quick, that
Wow.
quick. And then, just the marketing of the home and, partnering and you helping me and partnering with me on helping to get that home out there and be seen. Things like this with the move tube helps listings move. And it's nothing that most lenders aren't doing.
Right.
In fact, you introduced me to it, so I
Yeah,
didn't
so,
even know
so
it.
if you're listening to this and you don't know,
Yeah.
this is the platform called MoveTube, and for homeowners, it takes your home from the MLS and turns it into a TV commercial. So now you've got this interactive commercial on streaming TV, and it's on every social media platform that's getting your home maximum exposure nationally.
Mm-hmm.
And people are sitting on their couch, they're sitting in bed, they're looking at their big screen TV, and they're watching a commercial about your house that's narrated by Kristine, and it's interactive. So they'll sit there, they'll punch in what they're looking for: 3 bedroom, 2 bath in Prosper or McKinney. Let's go with McKinney, and um, they will find your house, and it's branded to Kristine. So there's an interactive portal there as well, and they can do a deep dive right there on their big screen
Mm-hmm.
and reach out to you. Every homeowner that I've ever introduced moved to, um, they're just they think about every HGTV flip show that they've ever watched. They've, every build my home, sell my home, flip my home, everything like that. That's what they think about in their minds,
Yeah.
and that's true. And as a realtor, you're going that extra step to help get that home sold. I think it's a phenomenal platform. I've
Mm-hmm.
been I've been promoting it for over 2 years now, and not you know not every realtor uses it, and but those that do, like Kristine, you've got an opportunity to do some really cool things, to
Yeah.
have some really cool things done to help sell your house. I love
Yeah.
that platform. I'm
I was
absolutely.
playing with it this morning on my listings. I was going in there and playing with
Yeah,
all the different stuff. I was like, oh, this is so cool.
how many listings do you have right now?
Right now I have three. I have two
Three.
houses
And
and a vacant lot.
great.
Hmm.
And they're all advertising, right?
They're
I
all
saw that this
advertising on
morning,
there.
and
Hmm.
and yeah, every one of them's out there. And
Yep.
so that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Do your homeowners know yet?
Yes, I told them, I said, your house is going to be on TV. And they're like, what?
There you go. I'm telling you, it's a game changer in the real estate market.
Yeah.
Um, because used to, well, I mean, you can sit on your phone, on a little screen. I don't know where I
Hmm.
put my phone, but I was going to use a visual. But you know,
Yeah.
scrolling through and looking at and trying to see
Yeah, and you
stuff.
got to magnify to read everything.
Yeah. And now home buyers are
Mhm.
able to really take a great look at a property and get all the promotion out of it possible. And
Yeah,
anyway,
it's really
so
a game changer. And
yeah, I'm super excited that you're on that platform now. And
yeah, I am too. It's a lot
yeah,
of fun. It's a lot of
yeah.
fun.
Um, what are some ways, what are the best ways if someone's looking to buy a home or sell a home, how can they best find you?
So they can go on my website, christinesellstexas.com,
Okay.
and they can actually start their search right there and plug in what they're looking for. Is directed straight from the MLS. So the latest and greatest are all going to be there and available. I have highlighted a couple of communities that I
Hmm.
find are really nice. They're all very different for different people, different areas and time of their life and price points. But I have a couple of different communities highlighted for their what they have to offer, and so they go in and check those out. But Christine with a K, SouthTexas.com.
There you go. A couple of random questions before we wrap it up. Favorite cup of coffee?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. All right. And you got two horses. If you could add another pet, if we can call it a pet, what would you add?
Oh gosh. um, a sloth.
All right. It wouldn't be hard to find.
It would be hard to find, easy to catch.
Easy to catch. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Well, I'm gonna put the links to your online presence down below wherever people are listening or watching this podcast. And
Okay.
if you're looking for a home in McKinney, Melissa, Princeton area, let's reach out to Kristine. She would love to help you. And if you've got a home there that you need to list to get sold, really anywhere in the Metroplex, reach out to Kristine. She will get your home on TV.
Yeah.
And there you have it. All right, my link's down below if you need a lender, someone to help you get a clear mortgage plan put together. We're about out of time. Kristine, is there anything I didn't ask you that I should have asked you?
Oh, for those that are having a change in life, I do specialize in divorce real estate.
Okay.
So, very special niche of real estate, very complicated. And of course, there's a lot of emotions involved too. But I do delve into the problems of divorce real estate,
Hmm.
and I also have some great family attorneys that can help out as well,
Awesome.
and mediators. Hmm.
That's a podcast that I'd love to record with you. That's going to be a bit more nuanced and detailed.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a tough
and
one. I've got
rather
some
than
great
your
stories.
origin, yeah, I was definitely just wanting to catch your origin story today.
Yeah.
We'll record that, and
Okay.
I think that would be extremely helpful for some people out there
Yeah. There's a
that need
lot
some
they don't
help.
know about it. So,
Yeah.
education is power.
Yeah, there's a lot the lenders don't know about that topic.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
there are some certification courses out there to help lenders as well. So anyway,
Right.
side note. So very cool. Well, Kristine, thank you for meeting with me today.
Yeah. Thanks,
Little,
Nathan.
yeah, 30 minutes goes quick.
I know, right?
It does. We'll
We
do
could have
this
kept
again.
going like we did a coffee.
I know. Yeah, we could do a Joe Rogan style and
Yeah.
just 3 hours later have a 3 hour podcast.
Right.
All right. All right, that's gonna do it for this this episode of Between Two Doors. Reach out to Kristine if you're looking for a great real estate agent to help you buy or sell a home. And as always, I'm here if you've got any questions on mortgages and the market and what that could look like for your aspirations of home ownership. I'm Nate Carver, and I will see you on the next one.